do have something that's causing a lot of negative reviews, the likelihood of reducing those negative reviews if the information is not in the first 3 images is pretty low. So all critical information should be, in my opinion, the first, second, or third image at max.
That's interesting. I think if you do the math there, so around the 60-70% in they only watch the images, and you said 70% more watch only the main 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically more than 50% of the customers will never read the bullet points. And that's why when we work especially with European sellers, we suggest always to have the language of the marketplace in the main image, and then all the informations that are important to be put in the images. Yeah. I think it's very, very important. And I liked that you brought some data to prove it. Okay, so before telling more about the software, because an important topic about you said is, yes, it's a lot of stuff that we can do, but a lot of sellers are alone managing their stores, or maybe with few VAs, and it's not cost effective to do all this stuff without softwares. And that's a point that I want to talk about making it digitalized and integrated with AI. And that's why it's very important, your software. Before going into that part of the discussion, I want to ask if there is any other thing that comes to your mind to use customer support as an asset.
Yeah, so there's a very high ROI thing that customer support or systems and automation can have, which is directly getting negative reviews removed. Now, there's currently 2 options to get a review removed. One is using something like Tracefuse, Ecom Triage, I think the other one is called Refix, whatever it is. Those are a little more black box, like you don't really know what's happening. You just know that they're opening cases, filing claims, reporting reviews, and they get some reviews removed. That's one way. And the other is by proactively reaching out to all negative reviews. Now, if you have 1 or 2 negative reviews, it doesn't make sense to automate. But if you have more than 1 or 2 negative reviews, that's when scale starts mattering. It's a little bit like, the review request softwares like Sellerboard. Well, Sellerboard, for example, has an automatic review.
Yeah, a lot of software do. Yeah.
You could technically do that manually by going on each order and clicking request review. But as the more volume you have, the less sense it makes to start clicking buttons, and the more sense it makes to do it with software. So this is similar. You have the option to reach out to all negative reviews automatically or manually. This is something that you should be doing 100%. And then you should be tracking out of those negative reviews that you reach out to, which are linked to an order ID, or you should be linking them to an order ID. How can you measure the impact that your customer service has by measuring the amount of reviews that you were able to get edited or removed by providing excellent customer service after the interaction, right? So let's say you reach out to 10 negative reviews and you were able to track and edit 1, then you have a 10% edit rate. So that's something that is highest ROI, is productive, and that every brand should be doing, regardless of the size. The difference in size is, okay, should I automate it, or should I just do it manually, or should I hire someone to do it, or that's the only difference. But every brand should be doing it, no questions asked.
Can you repeat this point? So what is the highest ROI? Sorry.
So the highest ROI is that if you automate this, or if you reach out manually, you will directly be having the opportunity to remove negative reviews.
Okay, reaching out to remove negative reviews.
Yeah.
Okay, because it improves drastically the conversion rate, it solves the returns, so all the amazing things that everyone wants, but no one knows how to do.
Yeah.
Please.
I was just gonna say, everyone's like super obsessed about how do I generate more positive reviews, and you literally have the ability to generate. So eliminate a negative review and generate a positive review from that same person by providing good customer service. So everyone should be doing it. Like it's a no-brainer.
Yeah. So the point I want to make out of this thing is is an incredible good asset. So you should have a SOP in your company about how to do it. You can do it yourself. You can do it by a VA, but is the best way to do it is with a software, because a software can make it fast, effective. You don't waste time. You just pay a fee at the end of the month, and you get 100% of 10 times at least the expense.